Deep down, Akagera National Park lies in eastern Rwanda, close to the border of Tanzania. It is characterized by woodlands, swamped, mountains, and savannas. There are many different wildlife, including zebras, giraffes, elephants, lions, and hundreds of bird species. Baboons are mostly hunted by leopards, and so they go on the trees before it gets too dark. The females have red bums to attack the men or attract the men, just like ladies who wear red lipstick. The red torchlights are used by rangers when looking for the animals so that they can protect the eyes of the animals instead of damaging them with the white lights. Nobody is allowed in the park after 6 p.m. due to our own safety. And so we made our way back to the hotel to enjoy some live music and to really get toasty by the fireplace, as up on the mountain it was very chilly. So guys, honestly, I've had the greatest time here. I'm at Akagera Hotel. Please forgive me if I'm not saying it correctly. But honestly, this whole experience has been fantastic. I've just come back from the night game. So in the evening, we go deep into like the safari. We see the animals, we've seen hyenas, we've seen hippos, we've seen lots of antelopes. And in the morning, we're gonna go see something else as well, which I'm excited for. We're gonna go even on the water. But we came back to this beautiful hotel. Lunch was great. Dinner was even greater. The dessert was... One thing I noticed is that they eat a lot of vegetables here, and that's really helping my diet, guys. It's really actually helping my diet. But we just chilled by the pool with the lovely sound. There was a live band. And as you can see, I'm wearing a hoodie because it is quite cold, even though the London girl still has her legs out, but it's been quite cold this evening. So this beautiful fiery furnace over here, the heat, I can feel it right now. It's very, very hot, but it is really making me feel very, very nice and warm. Can't wait to go back to my comfy bed because my room was just divine. I'm being treated like a queen, and I mean, I shouldn't be treated any less, to be honest, because I am a queen. But this experience is so far, it's just mind-blowing. God is so good. I'm going to do a completely different video, guys, when I tell you about how God really brought me to Rwanda. Like, prayer works. But anyway, I'm going to continue enjoying here, go back to my beautiful room, and we'll see you in the morning, guys. See ya. The morning was just a little bit chilly, but still, we were able to begin our safari tour. Lake Ihema, the first biggest lake in Akagera National Park and the second biggest lake in Rwanda. Ihema means tent. This lake is open to people in the community to go fishing, and they are able to sell the fish that they find for a cheaper price to those in the community. This lake is a home to hippos and crocodiles. It has 550 different species of birds. Where the birds and the crocodiles are is called a peninsula. And the crocodiles don't eat the birds because their feathers are not soft enough. The lake is 5 to 7 meters deep and at some places 10 to 15 meters. On our ride, we saw a waterbuck. A waterbuck is a type of antelope that can hide their scent from their predators and jump in the water. They are able to swim. However, if they go in the water and get caught by a crocodile, then unfortunately, that is it for them. The lake stays at this same level throughout the year. If the water is not available, then these animals will die. Watching the birds in their natural habitat was just so serene and so peaceful to watch. I noticed that some of the trees were painted white. However, this was a natural paint from the poop from the birds, which in a weird way still made the trees look very beautiful. After spending about 2 hours on the boat ride, which definitely was a surreal moment, being in the midst of hundreds of hippos, crocodiles, the birds, definitely it was an experience I'd never forget. Once again, I must say thank you to RDB, and I really truly feel everybody should come and have the same experience when they do visit Rwanda. From the boat ride, we continued, or started I would say, our journey to the north of Akagera. Now this is a 4-hour drive to go from the south to the north part of the park. We made a few stops on the way, and the first stop was at this camp. Here is like bare because it is a campsite. Now if you are adventurous and you like a little bit of adventure and you want to be at one with nature, this is the place for you. Like as you can see behind me, some people have set up their tents, so you can set up your tent, make a little fire. There's toilets and restrooms for you to use, but just look at the view. Guys, this is what I call peace and serenity. I think we're really far away from the crocodiles and the hippos. Maybe the hippos might come here, but I don't think they would come on land. But honestly, the view is just breathtaking. I mean, every single video I remind you guys that God did this in 6 days. 6 days, and on the 7th day he rested and looked at the beauty that he created. I'm just in awe. Rwanda is beautiful.
From here to here, it's gonna be a little bit quiet.
Yeah.
That's why we try to hit the load a little bit. Then from here to here, just have maybe more chance to spot animals.
Okay.
Good.
All right, let's hit the road.
All right, let's go.
The safari started and we were blown away with the amount of animals that we saw living freely in their natural habitat. So right now, as you can see, Drew has relaxed. It is basically 4 hours from the south of Akagera to the north of Akagera. And so on the way, of course, we saw little stops, monkeys, zebras, the hippo beach, but we are coming for a little bit of a pit stop. So having a picnic. This is a cute little picnic area by the beach. The hotel was so nice to give us some lunch. So we're just gonna eat some lunch, quick stop before we continue to the other side. Now we have to be quick because we don't want to miss out on the big animals. Hopefully, guys, let's see the big 5: lion, rhino, buffalo. Put in the comment section if you know the rest. As we continued on our journey, we started to see a lot of cars being parked. I had an idea that there must be an animal that everybody was looking at. And of course, I was right. The king, or shall I say queen, of the jungle, 4 lionesses sitting, relaxing in the shade. Right guys, so literally, I don't know if you're not able to see, but camouflaged perfectly under the bush are 3 female lions. Like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I've seen them. Unexpectedly, it started to rain. As we were going in the safari, we saw how the animals tended to stand still and just enjoy their natural shower. With nowhere to go, this was just a part of their daily life. The giraffes were a gift from the Maasais in Kenya, and now there are about 80 in the park. They walk parallel-wise and can live up to 25 years in the wild. After driving around for some time, there was one animal I was longing to see. And finally, in the bushes, a mother and her child, a rhino. So we're here, there's like a herd of buffaloes. We're almost 30 minutes to the end. It's been like more than 2 hours. But can you believe that this is like a whole, there's no male in this group. There's all females. Like, this is a mother's meeting. This is women female empowerment. But deep down inside the bushes are elephants. Now I had an idea that I was going to see some. All these trees around have been broken down and pushed because what the elephants do is they break down the trees so they have easy access to the fresh leaves on the top. And then we were looking for poo droppings, and yo, they had some big fresh poo over there. But look, deep down in the bush, straight there, are the elephants. Majestic, beautiful, elegant. Just love them. So far we've seen 4 of the big 5.
We just finished a trip of Akagera, the whole day safari, and we entered from this place. We stayed at this lodge. Then from the morning we did a boat trip on this lake, huge lake, the second biggest lake in the country, Lake Ihema. And then we drove all the way for the lake shower. We drove up. We made a picnic stop where we had our lunch on Lake Mihindi. And then we drove here. That's where we saw most of the animals. And we are now here at the exit. So if you want to have an idea of the journey we're going to do back to Kigali, this is the map of Rwanda, and Akagera is this one. And on this side, the east is Tanzania, the north is Uganda, the west is Congo, then the south is Burundi. Wow. So for now we are somewhere here on the top of the park. So we are going to drive this way, down a little bit, come back to this point, and go back to this point, Kigali, which is the center of Rwanda.
Nice.
I can definitely say, if you do come to Rwanda, the best place to visit is Akagera National Park. If you are one for adventure and you love animals, this definitely is a place for you. Make sure you visit Rwanda.